everyone, this is the next topic in organizational behavior, that is social perception. We have learned about perception, now we have seen the social perception. Social perception is one of the types of perception only. Okay, it is a process in which the perceiver interprets the information about other person. That is, one person is interpreting the information about another person. That means he is explaining about the another person. Most of the management activities depend on perception. Okay, completely most of the organizations depends on perception only. In the organizations, managers evaluate performance and employee based on the perception. What are the abilities, what are the skills, what are the intelligence and the knowledge having to a particular person. So these all will be calculated by the managers to evaluate the performance. Okay, factors influencing social perception. What are those? Characteristics of ourselves as a perceiver. Perceiver is nothing but individual. Characteristics of target person we are perceiving. Characteristics of the situation where the interaction occurs. Characteristics of the perceiver. Okay, the characteristics of the perceiver that influence social perception are mainly: first one, familiarity with the target or knowledge about the target. If the perceiver is familiar with the target or her knowledge about the target based on his or her observations, then his knowledge will affect how the perceiver perceives the target. However, it is important to note that the social perception may not be accurate always. See, if you are listening to some person explaining about another person's behavior, will you get a correct information from that person? We may or we may not get the correct information about that another person who is explaining. Okay, so will completely depend on another person's behavior only, but this person is explaining about another person behavior. So what you will think, you just target or knowledge about the target based on his or her observations. Okay, next, attitudes. The attitude of a perceiver also affects social perception. Suppose that a woman interviewer is interviewing candidates for a high position in the organization. Okay, a woman is interviewing the person for a high position in an organization, which accepts candidate to have good negotiating skills with suppliers. Okay, if interviewer feels that the position is not suitable for women, only men can handle this type of work, then in such a case, attitude of the interviewer will affect how she or he perceives a female candidates in the interview. Understood? But suppose, see, understand this point very clearly. A woman is interviewing some person that is female. Okay, she came for a higher position in the organization. What the interviewer is thinking, that which expects candidate to have good skills with suppliers. Okay, if the interviewer feels that the position is not suitable for the woman, then what she'll do? She'll not give the job to the female, right? So how that interviewer behave in such a case, that will also affect the perception. Okay, that is called attitude. And next, mood. Perceiver's mood also influences the perception of the perceivers. Okay, these three comes under the social perception. Next topic is locus of control. What is meant by locus of control? Locus of control is a personality characteristic which explains the degree to which individuals perceive themselves as accountable for the events taking place in their life. Okay, personality characteristic. So locus of control can be divided into two, that is internal locus of control and external locus of control. Firstly, what is internal locus of control? Persons with internal locus of control assume that They can manage the circumstances with their conduct. Okay. Individuals with internal locus of control consider themselves as responsible for the events taking place in their lives and depend highly on their own internal standards to judge what is right and what is wrong. Internal locus of control means they have full of confidence and they will control, they will assume that they can manage everything they happen in the organization. Okay. And internal locus of control comes under only individual, not group. Okay. Individuals, every individual will consider themselves as a responsible for every event happening in their lives. Okay. What is here external locus of control means? Persons with external locus of control assume that they cannot manage. See the difference between internal and external. Internal locus of control think that they can manage every circumstance, whereas in external locus of control they cannot manage the circumstance with their efforts. Okay. Individuals with external locus of control do not consider themselves responsible for the event taking place in their life, whereas in internal locus of control they will consider themselves as responsible for every event taking in their life, whereas here external locus of control they will not consider. Okay. What they will do? Instead they consider occurrence of events as luck or chance. It may have done by my luck, or else this is the chance. They'll think like that. Okay. They'll not responsible for the events taking in their life. They will think that as happened by luck or chance. They are highly influenced by external factors. Who? External locus of control people think that they are highly influenced by external factors. Individuals having external locus of control are less satisfied with their jobs. Okay. Here external locus of control feels that they will not satisfy with their own jobs, are more absent and are alienated from work settings, are less involved in their jobs than those who have internal locus of control. Okay. They are less participative and not interested in their particular job. These all comes under external locus of control. They are easily influenced by external factors also. The people having internal locus of control are active in seeking information to make decisions and are socially active. Okay. Comparing the both, which locus of control is best? Internal locus of control is completely accurate. Okay. Next, attribution errors. According to social psychologists, the two basic attribution errors or biases. What are those? Fundamental attribution bias or error, and next self-serving attribution bias and error. Let's see one by one. Fundamental attribution bias error. The fundamental attribution error occurs when someone incorrectly attributes the action of a person to their personality character. Okay. That means a person is explaining wrongly about the other person. This comes under the error, the fundamental attribution error. Okay. When someone incorrectly attributes the actions of a person to their personality character. They explains others' behavior by ignoring the powerful situation forces. Okay. For example, if someone overtakes on road, people tend to think that he or she is not a nice person. Okay. Here, if someone overtakes on a road, we are judging the person that not nice person. That's why he or she behaved in that manner. See how we are thinking for that particular person who chased on road. He is not nice person, he or she. On the contrary, it could the case that the situation or traffic on the road might have caused him or her to behave in that manner. We are not thinking about good. We are completely saying that he is not a nice person. But what may be the situation? It may be a traffic or road might have caused like that. So you should think like in a good manner, not in a bad perspective. Okay. Next, self-serving and attribution bias or error. Individuals try to attribute their success to internal factors like ability or efforts, and they blame the external factor. That means they'll do something but they'll blame external factor out of them. Okay, that is for their failure. From this self-serving bias, it can be said that the feedback given to the employees in performance reviews may be misinterpreted by them either in positive or negative manner. Okay, this is called attribution errors. First unit completed. So see every video and then you'll get understand each and every topic. Okay, thank you.